start with our first one, a sphere. Something that makes it special is that it doesn't have any faces. A face is a flat surface. As you can see, there's nothing flat on our sphere, so that's our first shape. Our next one is a cube. A cube has 6 faces because it has 6 square faces all around. That's a good shape to have. We have a pyramid. A pyramid has one flat face on the bottom, it's a square, and then it has 4 triangle faces all around to make a pyramid. Then we have a cone. A cone only has one face. The face at the bottom is a circle. We have a cylinder. A cylinder has 2 faces, the top and the bottom, which are also circles. And our last 3-dimensional shape is a rectangular prism. It has 2 square faces and 4 rectangular faces. That's what makes it a rectangular prism.
Miss Schroeder, I'm ready. Are you going to test me on shapes or what?
Okay, so we're going to have
3D shapes, right?
Yes, we're going to have Carlotta see with her blindfold if she can figure out which shape is which. So, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Right
Here you go.
Okay, let me feel this. Oh, I kind of got poked. The little pointy on the top. Let me feel it. Maybe I put it in my mouth here. Oh. I'm not sure, but I would say that is an ice cream cone.
Oh, good job, Carlotta. It is a cone.
Yay!
Yay, one for Carlotta.
All right,
okay.
next one.
You
Bring
ready
it.
for
Bring
another
it.
one? Ooh, I'm going to make it hard. You'll never
Oh
guess.
boy. Oh boy. Let me feel this. Oh, I lost it.
Here it comes.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I lost it
There
again.
it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to guess this is a ball shape.
That is a ball shape. What's another name for a ball?
Sphere.
A sphere. Good job.
Ready? I think I have this.
Here we go.
Oh, I feel it.
Gotta get a hold of that guy.
I think it's a box of some sorts, kind of a long one. Would that be a rectangular prism?
Right again, Carlotta.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Okay, bring on the next one. I'm ready.
Here
I'm ready.
you
I've
go.
learned my shapes. Okay, let me find it here. Oh, I think I found. Oh, there it is. Let me feel this right here. Oh, it's kind of got 2 flat faces, but they're round. Oh, this is a tough one. Is it a cylinder?
It is a cylinder.
Woo!
Good job.
I'm knowing my shapes.
Okay, we only have 2 left. Here is
Okay.
your second to last shape.
Okay, let me feel it. Oh, there it is. Oh, that kind of hurt. Let me see. Let me feel it. Is that a pyramid?
It is a pyramid.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm getting good at this.
She's on a roll. Last one.
Last one. Okay, and I'm not peeking. I want you to know I'm not peeking. Okay, let me see. Oh, is it my birthday? Did somebody bring me a present in a box? Is it a box?
It is a box, or another name for that could be?
I'm having trouble remembering. I just called a box, but
It's also a cube.
Oh, a cube. A cube. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Schroeder. That was fun.
You did great. That was awesome.
Thank you. Can I have my
Do you want your
blindfold off for a minute?
Yes. The big reveal.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, goodbye. Miss Schroeder, could you explain this to me?
Yeah, this is a little tricky today. So we talked about a face and that it's a flat surface, but we have 2 new words. We have edge and vertex. So an edge is where 2 faces meet. So in your little picture right here, it's showing that the 2 square faces are meeting together to make an edge.
Okay.
Then we have a vertex is where 3 or more faces meet. So it's showing you right here, these lines are 3 different faces that are meeting together.
Oh, kind of like a corner.
Exactly like a corner.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Okay, so do you want to help me count the faces on our cube?
I think I do. I think
Okay.
I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, yeah, there you go, 6 faces.
Wow,
Okay.
I did it. I'm proud of myself.
Wonderful job. Now we need to count how many edges we have.
Oh, that's going to be tricky. Can you point them
rotate it
out for me? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 1,
2, 3,
4.
4.
Now we're going to go on the sides. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's flip it over.
Oh boy.
9,
9, 10, 11, 12. I wanted to start counting at 1 again, but you're right. 12.
12 edges.
Makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay, we have 6 faces, 12 edges, and let's see how many vertices.
And the edges is when 2 faces come together.
Yes.
Okay, I got that.
And vertices were, what did you call them?
I think the corner pieces right there.
The corners. Okay, let's see how many corners.
Okay.
1,
2, 3,
4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
8.
There we go. 8 vertices.
Wow.
You ready
Very
to do
nice.
another one?
I think I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Okay. We have a rectangular prism.
Okay.
Let's start with faces. How many square faces do we have?
I think I see 1, 2.
Perfect. Okay, and let's count the rectangles.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6.
6. Okay.
Woo!
6 faces. Woo-hoo.
Even though they're a little longer. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay. Now we have edges again.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me.
Yeah. So you can count with me. 1,
2,
2,
3,
4,
4.
and then we have to go
Oh yes, the tops.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. 12 as well.
There we
It's
go.
interesting they're both the same.
Yes, that is
I wonder if the
interesting.
corners will be, the vertices will be the same.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
6, 7, 8.
Ooh, look
Oh,
at that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, our
So they can be different shapes, but still have the same numbers there.
that's true. Okay.
Okay, what are we doing next? The
Now we have
pyramid?
a
Oh, I'm so
pyramid.
excited. That's one of my favorite shapes. One day I would like to go to Egypt. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I am a queen, you know.
Even after that pyramid hurt you?
Well, it did poke me a little bit, but I forgive it.
Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's check our faces first.
Okay.
Okay, 1,
1, 2, 3,
4,
4.
and don't forget the one on the
Oh,
bottom.
the square on the bottom. 5. So
5.
a pyramid always has 5 faces.
5 faces.
Okay, thank you.
Now we can do our edges. This one
Okay,
might be
this is
tricky.
a little tricky. Don't get hurt with that thing.
Okay. 1, 2,
2,
3,
4,
4, 5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8. Okay.
Whoa.
8
I think
edges.
I noticed something.
What did you notice?
I did notice that number 8 is there again. You know, like the stop sign.
Oh yeah, you still remember that stop sign has
I
8
do.
signs.
Had one of my favorite colors on it. You notice I wear red.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, let's
Okay.
continue.
Vertices. Here we go. Corners or vertices. We've got 1,
2, 3,
4,
4.
and
Ooh, be careful with
yeah,
that pointy
that's that
little
pokey
top.
one.
5.
5.
Oh, interesting. 5.
Okay.
So 5 faces and 5 vertices.
Vertices. Wow, that one worked out to be the same.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Oh, my favorite now. May I have that for a moment?
You may. There you go.
Okay. Sorry, Miss Schroeder, but
I can't
thought it
believe
might be
you,
kind of
Carlotta.
fun.
This is a classroom.
I thought you wanted to play
remember?
ball.
Okay. Now.
Oh!
Oh, it came back for you.
You got me. It must have ricocheted over there and just whacked around a little bit. Okay.
Like a pinball machine,
Yes.
right? Okay. Well, should I go get our sphere?
No.
Okay, anyways, back to the sphere.
Yes, I like it.
I'm going to trick you.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. How many faces does a sphere have?
Miss Schroeder, it has no flat sides. So what am I supposed to do with that?
So,
There's no faces.
there are no faces, so let's put 0.
Oh, I can do that?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so then there are no edges.
There are no edges and
Well, no vertices.
No
then. No
vertices.
corners on that ball.
which is why it makes it so rolly.
Yeah, it makes it a lot of fun.
Carlotta, you keep calling it a ball.
I do. I think it's a ball.
But what do you need to call it?
Miss Schroeder. Tony and Jan Payne, illustrated by Guy Parker Reese. Scholastic. Portly was a very young hippopotamus. He didn't ask to be a hippopotamus. He was just born that way, and he wasn't sure he wanted to be one forever. He looks a little sad. Look at all those other hippos floating around. Hippos stood up to their eyes in water all day. They ate boring old grass all day. What sort of life was that? We'll find out. One day, Portly said to his mom and dad, "I've been a hippo for long enough, and now I want to be something else." "Impossible," said his dad, shaking his head. "You're a hippopotamus, and that's the way it is," said his mom. But Portly was very stubborn hippo. "We'll see about that," he said. He's a little sassy right there. He stomped off. "It's time for me to be something more interesting and to eat stuff with some taste," he called back. Portly had not gone far when he met a herd of animals. More hippos, he thought, but as he got closer, he saw they had big spikes where their noses should be. That could do a lot of, tossing stuff around with spikes like that, he thought. "Excuse me," Portly said politely to the nearest animal. "What sort of creature are you?" "I'm a rhinoceros," said the animal through a mouthful of twigs. "Well, I'm going to be a rhino thingy too," said Portly, "but first I need some spikes. Where did you get yours?" The rhinoceros laughed. "Hoo, hoo, hoo! You could say I got my horns from my mother. She does." "Oh, does she have any more?" asked Portly. "No," said the rhino. "You have to grow your own." "We'll see about that," said the little hippo. Boy, he's kind of sassy. Portly found 2 pieces of wood and sharpened them until they were pointed like horns. He tied them on his nose, but then he couldn't see. Then he tied them to the sides of his head. He tied them on top of his head. He tied them underneath his chin. No matter what, they just didn't look right. He turned around to ask for some advice, but the rhinos were gone. So Portly continued on his journey with the horns sticking out just anywhere. Before long, Portly saw a strange animal hanging upside down from a tree. That looked like fun. "Excuse me," he said. "What sort of creature are you?" "I'm a bat, I think," said the animal. "And you are?" I'm a hipponoceros, actually," said Portly. "So what do bats do?" The bat took ages to answer. Eat stuff, hang out. It's not easy being a bat," he added. "We'll see about that," said Portly. He made some hooks out of bananas and tied them to his feet. Carefully, he climbed into the tree and hung upside down. "Now what?" he asked. "Now," said the bat, "we wait." "For what?" Portly wanted to know. The bat thought hard. "Wednesday," he said. So Portly settled down to wait for Wednesday. But after 5 minutes, the banana slipped and he fell out of the tree. That's when Portly decided that 5 minutes was just about the right amount of time to be a bat. A little later, Portly found a water hole. Standing in it was an enormous animal. "Excuse me," Portly said. "What sort of creature are you?" "I'm an elephant," said the animal. "What, may I ask, are you?" I'm a hippobatonoceros, and I'm going to be an elephant too," announced Portly. "I want to spit water out of my nose. I want to smell something when I'm here and my nose is somewhere else. So I'll want one of those tube things, and I'll want some of those big flappy ears, and..." The elephant had to smile. "Wait a second, young hippobatonoceros. You have to be born with those things." But Portly was determined. "We will see about that," he said one more time. Portly made big ears from 2 long leaves. Then he made a trunk out of a vine. But what could he do with it? He wanted to trumpet tunes and pluck leaves and spit with it. But he couldn't. It didn't work. So Portly decided to find something else he could be. His journey was slow because his horns fell over his eyes. His hooks caught in the bushes. He kept tripping over his trunk, and his ears flapped all over the place. By now, Portly was getting a bit bored with all this excitement. He kept thinking about water for some reason. Portly had not gone far when he met some new animals. They started on the ground like you and me, but ended up above the trees. "Excuse me," said Portly to a knobby knee. "What sort of creature are you?" A head appeared from the leaves. "I'm a giraffe," it said. "What do giraffes do?" cried the little hippo. "Eat leaves mainly," said the giraffe. "Can a hippoalabanosaurus eat leaves?" Portly inquired. "I should think a hippoalabanosaurus could eat anything," replied the giraffe. "Then I'll be a giraffe," said Portly. "But it takes years to grow all the way up here," exclaimed the giraffe. "We'll see about that," said Portly. Oh my. Portly made 2 tall stilts out of branches and strapped them to his legs. But it was hard being up so high. "Easy, oops, help!" Oh, he's crashing down. Look at that. Well, Portly was now as hot and as hungry as a hippo could be. "I know just what I need," he thought, and Portly started out on a long trail that led back to the river. Portly's mom and dad were standing up to their eyes in water, and when they saw their son, "Excuse me," said Mom, knowing who it was, but not letting on. "What sort of creature are you?" I'm a hippo. A hippogerabanosaurus," Portly said proudly. Oh my, that was difficult. "Well, are you hungry?" asked his mom kindly. "I'm afraid we only have boring old grass for supper." "Do hippogerabanosaurus eat boring old grass?" "As a matter of fact," said Portly, "they like it more than anything." "Then come, join us," said Dad. So the young hippopotamus removed his stilts, slid into the water, and the water felt wonderful, and the boring old grass tasted better than ever. He did not even notice his ears floating away, his trunk sinking, and his hooks and horns falling off. Mom smiled at Portly. "Our own little hippo doesn't want to be a hippo anymore, so there's plenty of room for you. But if you'd like to stay." I think she's tricking him. Said Portly, looking up at some nearby monkeys and wondering, what would it be like to be swinging from the tree by his tail? We'll see about that," said Portly. Dun 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 dun.